Hello everybody, my name is Dratnos, and welcome to my weekly vault video here on December 12th. We've got my main character getting very geared now, and this is going to be the last vault, hopefully before we kill Farak. Otherwise, there will be tremendous sadness in the kingdom. And my character is already very geared, so there's not too much that we can get out of this vault at this point. I've already got a 486 weapon. I could see upgrades in these trinkets to the myth track, but that I'm not even sure that would necessarily beat a socket. I think it probably would. The best thing I think would probably just be a 489 socketed belt. That's probably the outcome we're most cheering for here. Of course, very unlikely to see. That would save us a lot of crests as well. And failing that, I mean, I think we're just very likely to take a socket out of this vault, so it's going to be hard for me to not take a socket here. I will be very happy if somehow we don't take a socket out of this. Okay, so no belt. There's the crit haste necklace. That's a nice necklace for a lot of people, but I already have a lariat, so obviously we're never taking that. Shoulders, obviously not taking that. I've got 49 shoulders. 486 boots, obviously not taking that. I already got 49s. There are bracers here, which, or no, these aren't bracers. These are gloves. Okay, so this would let me take myth track gloves and catalyze them. So potentially something I should sim here is whether that will get me more value than a socket. I suspect the answer is no, but I'm not sure. And then we have two tank trinkets, or two trinkets from M+, rather, which neither of these are ones that I'm super interested in. So I think we're just going to let's run a quick sim and see if these gloves are going to beat a socket. All right, the sim is in. And it is saying to upgrade my existing ones, but then take the Great Vault socket. Okay, yeah. And how much better is this than... Oh yeah, this is like always the right play. Over taking the gloves out of the Great Vault, it looks like. All right, that makes perfect sense as well. I think I should still probably wait on doing this until... So I don't think we're going to re-clear this week. I think we're extending our Mythic Lockout, but I could still, in theory, proc a socketed belt off Tindral on Heroic difficulty, in which case I should definitely not take the socket just yet, but if we get through Raid and that doesn't happen, then I'll take the socket and we'll be vibing. So that's the vault here on this thing. Last socket this character needs. We'll have all of our sockets in a lariat. That's a good combo to have. And yeah, hopefully that's enough to kill Fyrakk for next week. Next character is my Demon Hunter, which is probably going to be the character that I go for title on this season. Not 100% sure on that just yet, but it seems pretty likely. It seems like it's the thing that my group is interested in me playing as tank, so we'll see how that ends up working out. I'm kind of excited. I like Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter is a fun tank, and it is a good rework this time around, so should be a vibe. Definitely have a lot of control. There's nothing quite like 2 chain sigils, you know, Chaos Nova, Misery Sigil, Silent Sigil, right? Do all that to a pack. I also, dude, last week I picked up this 470 socketed ring from the one key I did on this thing. Got traded to me as well, because the person who dropped it just didn't need it, which was pretty good compared to my other gear on this character. I got a lot of old Aberrus items still on this thing. I did end up taking the socket out of last week's vault. Over a couple of heroic items and like a Havoc ring, but a ring that was bad for Vengeance. So I actually still have that socket item in my bag, which hopefully means that now I'll get a good item, and I'll be happy that I took the socket last week. Oh, all right, Myth Track Stone Scales. This item is one that I definitely want access to for keys. Getting this up to 489 is going to be nice. I mean, I already have a 476 version, and the Cheat Death Trinket is not a particularly valuable one to gain eye levels on. Like, you're gaining a little bit of agi on the trinket itself, and then the Cheat Death will heal you for more and give you a bit more haste, but, you know, when it procs, it usually already tops you. Right, like, this restores up to 1.4 million health. Increasing that's not a huge gain. And last character coming up will be my Paladin. My Paladin kind of down bad for gear. I've done like 3 keys over 3 weeks on it. I don't think I've gotten any loot from dungeons. So I think I'm just on vault gear, which, you know, that's not that unlucky. It is a little unlucky, but it's not that unlucky. So hopefully all that's about to change here. Yeah, I don't even see where my other... I've done 3 keys. I don't even see where my other vault item is. Right, I've got one 483 here. Where's my other 483 even? Or like... Oh, okay, yeah, it was stone scales. Okay, yeah, I got a myth track stone scales on this guy as well. So that's not bad. That's a nice thing to have. Both of my potential, like, key title tanks actually have that now. Loot spec, prot. Yeah, that's good. Let's get a nice shield. I think a myth track shield is the best thing we could see here. Okay, helmet's not bad. That's 2-piece. All right, I can catalyze up to 2-piece now, and actually, helmet's very good if I... So for those who don't know, there's the Helm enchant that comes out this week. Obviously not for this character, because this character hasn't done much raid at all, but if you do get the Helm enchant, it scales with the item level of your helmet, apparently, which is kind of bizarre. But it does mean that getting a helmet up to 489 is especially extra value. So, yeah, let's go slap these things in the catalyst, and I think we'll be pretty happy about that. That's... Yeah, I've lost my old 4-piece, but that's okay. I want the new one anyway, so... And then we're just, let's see, we've got our 3rd catalyst charge this week, and then in like 2 weeks' time we'll get the 4th, so even if I get tier out of my vault the next 2 weeks, I'll still be able to make 4-piece. I'll be able to make 4-piece on week 7 in that case. Obviously that'll be pretty unlikely, that I've managed to high roll into exactly 2 out of 3 of gloves, shoulders, and chest piece out of the next few vaults. I don't even know if this character will do more keys, although I think I probably will. If we kill Fyrakk early this reset, then the rest of the reset will be so devoid of stuff to do that surely I will end up doing some keys or stuff. Get a bunch of... Start the rat parade. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Zealous Pyronite. Ooh, it keeps the enchant now as well. It didn't used to do that, I don't think. That's sweet. Anyways, that's going to be the end of our Great Vault video for this week. Hope you've enjoyed. Hope your vaults were good. And I will see you next time. Bye.